Boker Tov, two Pesukim today in Mishlei Perek Chavav Pasuk Zayin. Dalyu shokai mi piseach umashal befi kesilim. The piseach, the one that has a limp, his thighs, one is higher than the other one. And this is a mashal in the mouth of the fools. So two explanations. The first is, it's a mashal in the mouth of the fools because fools say, well, you know what, just like one person has a limp, one thigh is higher than the other, and that's irregular, a person, God forbid, a fool could say, well, this is how I am, I can never change, I can never attain wisdom, I'm going to always remain a fool. And that's not true, and that's a bad thing that a fool says, that he's stuck in that way. Another explanation says the Gaon, that's why he's a fool. Yeah, the Gaon Mevilna says another explanation is that the mashal of the fools, the parables and the words of the fools is like someone with a limp, where one thigh is higher than the other, where it doesn't make sense. So that's how you could tell a guy's a fool. His words don't make sense. That's words of a fool. The next pasuk, kitzror even b'margema, just like loading a stone in a slingshot, ken noten lichsil kavod, is what is like when you give kavod to a fool. It's like loading a stone in a slingshot. So what does this mean? So the Gaon of Vilna has two explanations. The first is that when a person uses a slingshot, I guess in general the aim wasn't like perfect. A person knows that the aim is not going to go exactly where he wants it to go. So too, you have to know that when you give kavod to a fool, you should know that it's not going to be used in the right way. If this guy's a fool, you know, just like if I know that when I shoot a slingshot, it's not going to go exactly where I want it to go because it's not so accurate. So too, you should know that if you give kavod to a fool, it's not going to be used in the proper way. And the second thing is that just like when a person loads a slingshot, it's not meant, the stone in the slingshot is not meant to stay in the slingshot. It's meant to get shot. It's not its final place, that stone. It's meant to get shot out. So too you should know that when you give kavod to a fool, you should know that kavod's not going to rest with him, but rather he's going to shoot it out and it's going to go to different places, to the wrong places. Sometimes you give kavod to a person that's really honorable, they keep it to themselves, they're humble about it, and they thank you for it, and they move on with their life. But the people that you see what he said about me, you see this, you see that, then they take it. So you should know when you give kavod to the fool, it's not going to retain with him. It's going to rather be shot out and used for the negative. Okay, B'ezrat Hashem, we should stay away from being like a fool. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen. Rabbi Chanani Makashem Omer, tzak Kadosh Baruch Hu lezakot. Et zelafiach ibalem Torah Mazo Shene'emar Adonai Hafetz Man Tzidko. Yadir Torah ve'yadir.